What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Fugate Farms. Another how-to video today. It's going to be a reclaimed wood shiplap style Chippy Joanna kind of farmhouse wall here. I already started by putting my trim piece on the end. Haven't nailed that down yet. Getting ready to nail that in. And then we're going to go get some old privacy fence pickets. Lay it up. I'm going to show you how it's done. Quick backstory on exactly where I'm getting all these fence pickets. When we bought this house, you can see I'm still in the process of digging up fence posts, and right down here are all that we just took a sawzall, a reciprocating saw, if you will, and we just cut the cross members and laid the whole sections down. And then we've been pulling the fence pickets off. So we've got quite a bit of these pickets pulled off. What we're going to do is cut the dog ears off the top of those so that we can go ahead and not have them look like fence pickets. We'll put them up on the wall. It's going to look like reclaimed wood. It's the exact same wood that I made the range hood out of. So if you checked that video out, you should. If you didn't, I'll put it right up here in the card so you can watch it now. Okay, first step. Got my chop saw moved out here, my miter saw out here on the table out back because that's where all my wood is. So I'm trying to take my tools to my work instead of taking all the work back and forth. So, I'm going to take these pickets, and I'm just barely going to cut any off of this. I'm literally going to cut this dog ear piece right here. And if the other end is good, which this one is, we want a little bit of crack and all that kind of stuff because that's what adds a little bit of character to what we're doing. So, all I'm going to do is flip this around this way so I can hold it better. And the house is in the way. Awesome. So we'll slide the saw back just a little bit. Make this happen. Safety glasses. These are tinted safety glasses. They are safety glasses. Safety first round here. Now, if you've got nice fancy hold downs for your saw, I suggest you use them. I don't. That's it. Now we take it inside, put it on the wall. All right, starting with our first board, we'll start at the top. You can decide if you want to start at the top or the bottom. I want to start at the top because if I have to cut anything on the table saw, I want that smaller piece to be down at the floor, not at the ceiling. That's a preference. You can do whatever you want. So I've done 3 or 4 of these walls, and what I recommend is get it up there against that ceiling, and then you're going to want to check to see if you're anywhere close to level, and we're fairly close. This side here needs to come down just a hair. What you'll find as you run through this is that you can kind of fudge it just a little bit to make up for minor little bits so that you don't have a big gap anywhere making up for it. And that's about it. And then you just nail it in. Alright, just about halfway. This is about what it's looking like. You can see what I'm doing. Full plank, and then I'll put a cut piece. And a full piece, cut piece, full piece. So we're painting this whole wall white, even the wood on top of it. That's why we painted the back white. Shiplap actually overlaps itself. We don't have real shiplap. This is a lookalike. So we're going to paint everything the same color to hide the fact that that's the way it is. So I'll turn the camera back on here in a minute when I get a little bit more done so you can see where we're going. One thing that these fence pickets will do to you is they will start to they'll bend on the end, where the end of these will start to run like this. Some people call it taco, potato chip, whatever you want to call it, but what I call it is it translates into a big problem on the wall. So what I'm going to do is I've got a little saw, and I'm going to scribe a line on here, and I'm just going to cut it, bring it back flush. Once it's all painted, you'll never know it, but so, because it's just going to it keeps getting worse and worse as it go down the wall. So, little trick, little tip, little trick, whatever you want to call it. As you work your way down the wall, if you start getting stuff, I've ran a couple of boards through the table saw to knock an edge off. I mean, whatever you got to do to kind of keep these things somewhat in line. Yes, it's reclaimed wood. Yes, you want it to look rustic and all that, but you also want it to look like somebody knew what they were doing when they put it up. Alright, so had to go into second day, but here's the finished product. You saw some of that going on. Pretty simple, just cut your lengths and whatever. The only thing left to do is I'm going to put an outlet extension. This is the outlet, a box extension for the outlet and a box extension for the switches to bring those out to flush, and then we'll put the cover plates on and be done with that. And then we'll give it a wipe down, and we're going to paint this wall white. You can paint it whatever color you want, or you can leave it just like that if you wanted to. That'll work too. Remember, this was all made from recycled. This is an old privacy fence. No new wood except that one last piece, because I needed a good straight piece to run through my table saw to get that bottom piece. Everything else, and I had that in the garage, so really all of this is reclaimed material. This is an old privacy fence. So if you're thinking, how can I do that? I can't afford that. Privacy fence. Find somebody that's getting rid of ones. I mean, drive through your town and look for the fence crew. They tear these things out all the time. This is all old. This is real. This ain't fake reclaimed wood. This isn't no special sauce to make it look like this. This is just real reclaimed material. So you can do that. Hey, if you like the video, click the button over here and subscribe to the channel, because I got a whole lot more like this. And then here's another video that might have something else that you like. Appreciate you watching. See you on the next one. God bless you.